Yeah, there's definitely quite the combination of cards here. Like there's really no rhyme or reason right now with this mindset. Like they're just sort of they're messed. Like they're messed up, man. Like I'll show you. Holy. Okay, so look, we'll start with the sword energy. So here we go. Aww. My grandma's an Aquarius too. So yeah, so basically this is how they're feeling, right? So they're feeling overwhelmed, they're stressed, they're exhausted, they're tired. They're just like like I'm going to get further into this card because this card gets a bad rap and I'm trying to give this card a little bit more, yeah, like I'm trying to like work with this card because like this guy like gets a bad rap. And I'm trying to be compassionate to the Seven of Swords because I know that. But basically, so this has like been a long journey. And it's just way too much thinking. Way too much thinking. And that's Aquarius, right there, air energy. Yeah, like even here, look at this. So it's the thinking is actually causing them, like it's like literally doing them in. Like they have no energy for anything. Well, they do, but they don't. Let me just wait. Maybe I'll look into that a little bit further. Because like it's here, so basically they have these responsibilities, but they don't have the energy. Because they have too many responsibilities. It's overwhelming. And even though it may look on the outside as though they got it together, they actually don't. They do, but they don't. Like they're in the in-between. I normally don't say that. I normally don't say they do and they don't. Like I normally, there's no, not normally not like that. It's just confusion. Because there is a lot of good things around them. So here they have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So you can see, so this is having a commitment, loyalty, security, prosperity, wealth, comfort, warmth, compassion, understanding, patience, like all of these beautiful things. There's so many beautiful energies surrounding them. You know, it's like there's people that admire them and love them and you know, they're like they have, you know, they have this energy to them, but the thing is it deep down inside they're not really they're not connecting with the energy. This is a complicated reading, to be honest. Normally, I'm not like, normally my readings are like, I know exactly how to read them, exactly what they're saying. This reading isn't even really giving me that. reshuffle. No, it's not your fault. It's okay. It's all good. Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. Well, Aquariuses are known to be a little bit wacky. Just saying. Okay, now it changed. Okay, so okay, like I'm just gonna straight up with you, girl, because like this is your energies coming in, like that's all there is to it. Like he's doing good. He's doing good. And but the thing is like it's a matter of you allowing him to do good. It's a matter of you allowing you have to allow him. Whatever's happened has happened. You know, he's made his decision. Even if it makes no sense, even if it's whacked, he's made his decision. So now it's just a matter of like completely like getting yourself reestablished, getting your boundaries established, but from like a motherly place, from a place of like mothering. Because now it's like getting wrapped up in what he's got going on, girl. Like I swear to God, like I've been there, I've done that. And it's just like, you don't want to go down that road. Like you're just literally wasting your time and wasting your energy. You need to drop the ego. If you want to get onto the fast track and you want to end up in like the next relationship where you're like, you are the one, like you are the one, where it's like, I mean, you sent a picture to me, girl, you're freaking gorgeous. Like, you're gorgeous. And it's just like sometimes things don't make sense. Some things we just don't understand. You don't understand it. And it's hard, right? Because you guys have so much invested. You know, you have children. Of course, this is fucking hard. But, you know, like, and I don't know the details that led up to this, right? I don't know the details that led up to this. But I know that you guys made a commitment. I know that. And I know that you have children. So that's the thing. Like, that in of itself is like a betrayal, you know? But what would it be like if you could just like, what would it be like if you could, and I know it takes time and I'm not trying to like bully you into like, you know, getting it together like that. But like, I'm just saying the sooner that you can wake up, the sooner you can start making those decisions, like such as like not getting wrapped up in the story, right? You know, like just completely shift your focus on you and your children. and start envisioning, daydreaming a new dream. Like, then you'll end up, it'll happen as quick as you allow it. Like, how quick do you want it? Do you want it? Because you could have it like very quickly. If he can end up having it that quickly, could you imagine how quickly you could end up having it? But the thing is and like, this is me ego. This is the ego in me. But like, and I know this probably while you're like, I know what it's like to think, oh, well, you know, well, theirs isn't that great. You know, it's da-da-da, you know, like, it's not real, and how dare they, you know, all of that shit. It doesn't make any difference. It literally effing makes zero difference. So, like I would suggest that you write down everything, all of your, like, do some shadow work. Sit down and write out all the things that was upsetting, everything, da-da-da, like your relationship, the dynamic, everything that you gave, everything that he gave, you know, da-da-da. Write it all down, get it all organized, and then start reflecting on it. But like I said, the sooner that you can get it together, you know, like you're doing all the necessary action, right? You're doing the legalities. It's one, literally, when it comes to this sort of situation, one foot in front of the other. Literally. It's just like, okay, today, get up in the morning and I'm like, okay, how I can do this. You got to get into the mindset. You know, like, your worthiness isn't dependent on him. You know, like, here you have the Empress, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. So whatever you do, don't compare yourself. You know, like, that's my suggestion. Don't compare yourself. Don't spy. Like, just like, stay busy, be positive, get up in the morning, set your intentions, be gentle on yourself, take, you know, like, take baths. I've been here. I've already been here. I've already done that. If you want to fast track your happiness, I would highly recommend that you listen to my advice. I've already been here. I've already done it. And if you want to fast track it, listen to my advice. Because the moment you walk away, the moment you claim your independence, your being single, and, you know, like, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, buying yourself some clothes, going to the gym, going for a walk, you know, not gossiping, don't keep telling yourself the same, don't keep telling yourself the same narrative, don't go get caught up in, like, the gossip with your friends and, oh, did you hear this, did you hear that, blah 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 blah. Like, it literally will, you don't want to do that. You're just going to prolong the pain. You're going to stay in disillusionment. You're going to have to get out of it eventually. You're going to have to get out of this eventually. So the sooner you can get out of it, the sooner you can get into the next relationship. A good one, right? There's obviously things that led you to this point. And, you know, if you look back, I know for me, when I look back, I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm so glad that happened. I couldn't imagine if I would have stayed in that relationship. Like, I was a shell of a person when I was with my children's dad. A shell of a person. Like, he didn't do anything for me. Like, there was no excitement. There was no passion. There was, like, you know, it was just like, ugh. But we don't know what it feels like to be until the opposite. So you don't necessarily know what it feels like to really connect with someone on a deep, deep, deep soul spiritual level, because you've been in a relationship for so long. So all you can think about is the memories and the feelings and the connection that you had with your husband. And then, of course, the children. But you don't even remember what it feels like to have that connection with someone who's just like, wow, you know, like, he's just looking at you like you're the only woman in the world. only woman in the world who like who just loves going to the store and buying you flowers, you know, surprising you, and like the sex is like incredible. You know what? Yeah, and like sometimes it's hard to be like thinking about it, and I get it, man. Trust me. If anyone gets it, I get it. But if you want to know, like the cards are showing that, like, you know, like in the very beginning I was saying, he is, but he isn't, right? Because he does have remorse for what he did, but at the same time, like he wants to be done with it. Like he wants to carry on, he wants to start his life, you know, and the sooner you can let him do that, the sooner that you can move on, and the sooner you can end up with the one. That's how it works. So like time, you know, like we're not getting any younger here. So now it's just like the logistics, you know, slow and steady, one foot in front of the other. Maybe start dating, you know, making sure that you're clearly communicating. Maybe just being very conscientious about what you say before you communicate it. Make sure that you're very grounded and that you don't respond. Yeah. But the thing is sometimes what happens is because of the resentment, you will feed into that. So then you will continue to add the pressure to him. But the only thing you're doing is adding the pressure to you. That's all you're doing. And not only that, but then it affects your children. Because you're going to be putting in all this energy into him, and like the whole the breaking down process, and then it'll affect your children because you're not going to have focus. You're going to be tired, you're going to be irritated, you're going to be agitated, you know, like it'll affect you. You don't want that. Because you're going to have to get out of here eventually. You're going to have to get to a point of understanding and acceptance eventually. So do you want to like play the game, or do you want to like play the game and constantly, it's like, for me, life is a video game, you know? How many times do you want to have to keep pressing the reset button? Because you'll get to press it as many times until you learn the lesson, until you master the game. Like my spirituality, like if I was you, I would just like delve deep into the spirituality. Like I would go and buy crystals. I wouldn't talk to your friend. I would maybe go get a counselor, or even talk to me, like pay me. And then I would just literally just completely do a 360, and I would just completely 100% move on. Just let him go lovingly. Like just let him go lovingly. Thank you for giving me these beautiful children. Thank you for, you know, what we built together. And then just say, you know, God bless you. I hope you the best, and just move on. Easier said than done, but like the sooner the better. 2022, man, look at the world we're living in.